Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I thought I'd talk about obesity. Now obviously this is one of the biggest things that's ravishing the planet right now. It's it's causing all kinds of problems. It's causing obviously disease, sickness, cancer, laziness, amongst other things. It's causing so many issues with our planet essentially. So why are we getting obese now? So the biggest reason is one word: laziness. Right? So it could be laziness, i.e., using the car to go to work, 5k, 10k, instead of riding on the bike. It could be, getting a takeaway on the way home, from work, versus going home and cooking a meal, or having meal prepped beforehand, things like that. So a lot of people say, I haven't got time to exercise, or they haven't got time for this, they haven't got time to make meals, so they have to eat takeaway, they haven't got time to make healthy meals, or they haven't got time to go shopping for healthy meals. Well, although some of these things might be somewhat true, you can always customize your lifestyle to suit you. So if you think, I haven't got time to cook like a healthy meal every night, you can do meal prep. So that might mean on a spare afternoon or a spare evening, or even just whatever, you can just make a batch of meals. So for example, for me, I've obviously got a lot more time than some people. However, when I do come to make a meal, if I'm making something like a curry or a chili or something like that, then I'll usually make at least 2 portions. So obviously if you're wanting to meal prep seriously, you can obviously do like 4 portions or whatever, and then maybe you can put one in the fridge for later on that week, and then the other 2 you can freeze for like a week later, or the next time you fancy a curry sort of thing, right? And you could do, if you do this very often, right, then eventually you're going to be able to be like, oh, I've got back from work late at night, there's a curry ready in the fridge. You can even buy microwave rice now if you need to, like microwave whole grain rice, things like that. So then you can put that in, and vegetables, frozen vegetables, they take 5 minutes, 10 minutes max in the microwave. There's no excuse, right? So if you've got a microwave, you can reheat your food, you can cook your vegetables, and you can even cook rice if you're that way inclined to, or you can just get boiling a bag of rice, or you can just get a rice cooker and just throw the literally just throw the rice in, fill the water up to the line, bam, press go, 20-30 minutes, however long, it's done. So in my opinion, laziness is the biggest, and then of course, people want to just like sit on the couch in the evenings. Oh, I've been at work all day, I just want to sit down. I understand that, but at the end of the day, try, if you work less than 10k away, right? No excuse not to cycle to work. No excuse, right? So even if that means, I don't know, taking your car halfway. Like if you're really, really, really unfit and you can't cycle 10k, maybe you can drive halfway, park your car somewhere safe, and then cycle the other 5k. And then obviously on your way back from work, you can cycle to your car. That's 10k a day. That's 10k of exercise a day. That's what, half an hour of exercise. You do that you do it every day, 5 days a week. That's 2.5 hours, right? Compound effect. So a lot of people don't think about these things. You could also as well get up, I don't know, half an hour earlier, whatever, right? And then just like go for a walk, go for a ride, get down to the gym, however, whatever motivates you, right? So personally, I think obviously the whole obesity thing, people are told to severe calorie restrict. They do it for a couple of weeks, they absolutely starve, and then they ban back on it. I've done this in the past, so calorie restriction is another big part of it as well. But yeah, life is just so easy and convenient for us now. There's no challenge, It's just like you wake up, your food is already in the cupboards, so you just like press a few buttons, empty into a bowl, and it's like bam, you've just eaten 500 calories or however many calories without even exerting any effort. It's just like moving your hands a few times, and then it's like bam, 500 calories eaten, yet almost 0 calories expended, maybe 10 calories, whatever, right? But another thing as well, wake up, go for a run, you know, if you're not too fat. Obviously if you're too big, then go for a fast walk. But yeah, at the end of the day, laziness is what's fueling the obesity epidemic. People can't be bothered to change the habit. They don't want to. They can't be bothered to cycle to work. Oh, it's raining outside. Oh, it's cold. Oh, you know, I work too far away and they only work 10k away or something like that. There's no real excuse for either not commuting to work, unless of course some people, they have a company vehicle, which I would suggest leave at work, cycle to work, and then at least you're travelling then, aren't you, on your bike? So like I said, meal prep, making healthy meals. You know, you can even look up online and make the healthy meal instead of getting the takeaway version, things like that. So at the end of the day, obesity stems from laziness, poor food choices, lack of exercise. And I mean lack of exercise, you should be exercising at least 30 minutes a day minimum, right? And now of course if you're like me and you're exercising pretty much 2-3 hours a day, of course I can have a day in a week where I can sit on my fucking ass because I've earned it, right? But if you're basically doing nothing and you're just literally walking 10 steps to your car and then 10 steps from your car to work, and then you're sitting in an office all day, and oh, you've walked to the water fountain twice, or oh, you've walked into the lunchroom, you know, you walked to the toilet. This means nothing, right? So if you've got an active job, like you're a postman, you're a cycle courier, so that's another thing as well. Consider a change in career. If you're in a lazy ass job where you just sat down on a computer all day, now unless this is like really seriously your passion, consider becoming like a bicycle courier or a postman or something like that, where you're kind of walking around and stuff. Become a manual labourer, you know, where I know the pay's not great, but I'm just coming up with ideas of how to change your life. I mean, a lot of people are on minimum wage jobs anyway, so at the end of the day, you could quite easily sort of customize your career, and you can even maybe you have a job and you have like a company car and you're only going locally. Maybe you can do it on the bike instead, you know. So put some overalls on, whatever, if you're in a suit or something, and then as soon as you get to the client, take the overalls off, and then bam, you know, you look presentable. No one would have known that you even came in a bike. So yeah, I would say the fuel in the obesity epidemic is laziness, essentially. It pretty much all stems from that. So they're not eating properly, that stems down to laziness. They're not exercising, that stems from laziness. So I would also recommend as well a whole foods plant-based diet as well. That's the best diet that you can have as well. And not only that, you're going to be the healthiest that you've ever been in your life eating that way. Just trust me on that and look at the studies. Don't look at these studies that are fueled by the meat and dairy industry, right? Paid for by them to support their agenda, right? Nobody is, certainly, you know, the broccoli industry and the potato industry, they haven't got that much money to pay for these studies, like big studies and stuff. So anything that you see that says that broccoli is good or whatever, it's all impartial, right? So anyway, I'll leave you with that. That's basically what's fueling the obesity epidemic. As my thoughts anyway. Let me know what you think to this video in the comments down below. Give this video an upvote if you enjoy my content. Follow me for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video, everyone.